Hi friends, welcome to SriSai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: Java Object Class Cloning. So it is cloning like creating a duplicate object of any object in Java programming. So first of all, what is this cloning in Java programming? So any object cloning means creating an exact copy of that object. Okay, it means that we are going to create a duplicate object. Okay, right, and for this we are going to use clone method, and this method is available in object class of java.lang package. And the speciality of object classes, it is super class. Okay, so object classes super class for all classes in Java. Okay, right, so if you see the description of the object class, java p -p java.lang.Object. So open the command prompt, go to your working directory and issue the command. Right, fine, java p -p java.lang.Object -p indicates including the private members and protected members. So we have a protected native method clone. So clone method, it will create a duplicate object of any object in Java programming and returns that as object. So that duplicate object we have to do downcasting into our respective object type, like student object type or employee object type. And this class throws class not supported exception. Okay, if our class object cannot be cloned. Okay, right, so here our class need to be inherited from clonable class or clonable interface. Okay, if our class object need to be cloned, otherwise we'll get a clone not supported exception. For example, you can take it like this: class student implements. Okay, clonable, then only our student class object can participate in cloning process. Right, so if you see the description of the clonable interface, so technically it is a marker interface. So see the description of the clonable interface. Okay, right, it is a marker interface. So marker interface is one such interface, okay, which does not contains any methods. Right, it does not contain any abstract methods. It is a dummy interface. So this interface, if it is implemented to our class, student class, then it provides permission for our class to participate in cloning process. Okay, so what are the advantages of object cloning? So clone method is fast when compared to creating a new object using new operator. Okay, and it provides copying object data. So copying objects data mechanism. So we can copy one object data into another duplicate object data using clone method. And arrays can be copied fast using clone method. Array is a collection of elements of same data type. So if we have 100 elements in an array, we can make a duplicate copy of that array using clone method. So how to use clone method in Java program? So first we have to inherit our class from clonable interface, and then we have to override or redefine clone method, okay, in our class, which is inherited from object class, which is a super class for all the classes in Java programming. And then in this redefined method, we have to return super.clone. So super.clone means we are calling base class. So for every class, the base class is object class. So from the object class, we are returning the clone method return type, which is object, which is created through duplication. Okay, so this is the process for cloning. So let us try to demonstrate this with a small program. Java object cloning example 1. Right, so first take a new page. So write comments at the beginning of the program, and then I'm importing java.lang package because it contains object class and clonable interface. It is not compulsory because java.lang is a default imported package. Okay, next take the student class implements clonable. So our Java compiler or JVM gives the permission for student class object for cloning. Okay, it can be used with clone method. So in student class, I'm taking 3 data members, roll number, name, height, and we are initializing this in the constructor. Constructor with 3 parameters, roll number, name, height. Coming to the body of the constructor, initializing roll number to this dot roll number, name to this dot sname, height this dot height. And then we are taking one non-static method, display method, in which we are displaying roll number, tab space, name, tab space, height of a student. Right, so now step 2. So step 1, our class is inherited from clonable interface, which is a marker interface. So we got the permission for cloning. So step 2, redefine clone method. Okay, and this clone method returns duplicate object of our class object and returns that as object type. So we have to do downcasting into student class type, and we are redefining this as a public method. So in base class it is protected method, and we are redefining that as a public method. So higher privilege, but overriding should not be weaker privilege as per method overriding, and it is propagating the exception throws class not supported exception. And then inside the body of this clone method, we are returning super.clone. So it will call the base class method, object class method, clone method, and returns a duplicate copy or duplicate object of our class object, which is student class object. Right, so we are done with 2 steps. Now come to main class with main method and save this program in your working directory. So our program main method is propagating exception back to the JVM. Otherwise we have to use try catch to handle class not supported exception. That is optional for us, try catch. Right, so first I'm creating student S1, new student 1001, roll number, name, Sai, height 6.0f, and this object we are creating using new operator. We are creating using new operator, right? And then I'm saying s1 dot display. Right, so we'll execute the logic till here, s1 dot display. So come to the command prompt, go to the working directory where you have saved the program. So java c, okay, object cloning example1 dot java. So no errors on successful compilation. Okay, and then run it. So this is S1 data, roll number, name, height 1001, Sai 6.0 F. So next we'll create a cloning process. Okay, right, so the cloning process goes like this. So I'm taking s1.clone. So s1.clone, it will call the clone method which is available in our student class, and then here we are calling the base class method super.clone, so which will return our object s1 object cloned object as object type. So that object type I'm doing downcasting to student type and storing it in a reference variable s2. Okay, so s2 is a new object, right? And finally I'll say s2.display. So let us execute till here. So come to the command prompt, recompile the program, no error on successful compilation, and then run it. So this is s2 object which contains the same data 1001 psi 6.0, roll number, name, height. So that's why object cloning is also known as copying one object data into another object. So now here s1 s2 are two separate objects, both are not same. Okay, right? So for example, in s1 I say sname is equals to Sai Kumar, s2 dot name I'll say it as Ram Kumar. Now again I'll say s1 dot display, s2 dot display. So let us execute till here. So save it, recompile the program, okay, and then run it. So if you see here, s1 Sai Kumar, s2 Ram Kumar. So both are two different objects, not the same object. Okay, right. So now let us try to display s1 s2 object reference code. So both will have different object reference codes. Okay, right. So save it, print s1, print s2, recompile it, no error, and then run. So s1 is student at the rate hexadecimal number, and then s2 student at the rate hexadecimal number. So both are not same. So when we perform cloning, we'll get a new reference for new object. Okay, so this is how we are supposed to work with Java class object cloning using clone method from object class and clonable interface implementing to our class. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment, and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.